Victoria Beckham closes her Paris Fashion Week show on crutches after PETA storm catwalk. Evening Standard fashion director Victoria Moss reports, as Victoria Beckham gamely closes her Paris Fashion Week show on crutches after PETA storm catwalk. Her latest accessory might be a pair of black crutches and medi boot thanks to breaking her foot in a nasty gym accident, but that hasn't stopped Victoria Beckham from giving it a positive fashion spin. "I've been looking forward to getting out of this boot. I've had to really embrace a legging and kitten heel," she said at a preview before her latest show in Paris. Using the crutch to point to the photographs of looks on the board, she apologized, adding, "I'm so sorry to point with this, but I am finding it very empowering." A multitasking example to us all. The almost full famille complement, no Romeo, were in attendance, including daughter-in-law Nicola Peltz Beckham in a scarlet-red mini dress, who was spotted earlier in the week wearing a piece from Mrs. Beckham's own personal archive, a Dolce & Gabbana 2001 moto jacket. Alongside them on the front row was former Real Madrid pal Ronaldo, as well as Valentino creative director Pierpaolo Piccioli and Simon Porte-Jacquemus, designer of his eponymous label, Jacquemus. While there were no Kardashians this season after the double whammy of Kim and Kris in September, having two respected designers is a better power play in this town. Beckham's erstwhile beleaguered 14-year-old business is currently riding high off the back of a turnaround into profitability, with revenues rising 44% to £58, £8 million in 2022 up from £40, £9 million in 2021. Last year's boon included a renewed affection for the Beckhams pop culture resonance post, David's Not Quite Warts and All Netflix documentary, as well as the launch of Victoria's trio of perfumes, which were well received in the industry. What next? For autumn, she's leaned into a more experimental proposition, tailored jackets and sweaters, hung with exposed white stitching, worn over the neck off the body, leaving the back exposed, as well as curved tubular hemmed jersey dresses, which felt a little contrived and reminiscent of early Marigella via J.W. Anderson. More successful was a high-collared belted wool trench and a chunky brown leather flying jacket worn with high-waisted flowing trousers, which this season come with a wide flared leg and drop crotch. Slouchy long-line knits and hefty duffel coats, in white and navy, fell easier, as did some of the draped, diaphanous dresses. All in all, it felt a little disjointed, but one has to commend the effort, especially that of the security guards who had 4 PETA protesters to deal with when they stormed the catwalk at the start of the show. But Mrs. Beckham appeared on crutches, coordinated with an all-black outfit, to take her bow and gamely hopped across the length of the salon to grab a kiss from her husband before turning and glamorously hobbling backstage. Now that really is commitment,